All right, if you want to do a volcano experiment at home, you need these supplies. You need a white vinegar, you need baking soda, a funnel, and then a bottle. So what I did is I used this funnel to put about 2 cups of vinegar in. And I have about 3 tablespoons of baking soda, or a little less would probably be fine. And you can put soap in this vinegar or even red food dye, and you will get even cooler experiment reaction, okay? Because the baking soda is going to react with the vinegar, because one is a base and one's an acid. So here we go. We're going to watch it. 3, 2, 1. Think about that, if that's red, that food dye would be all over. All right, our second experiment is using Diet Coke and 5 Mentos, plain minty Mentos. Don't get the fruity kind, they won't work. I also find the Diet Coke works better. I'm gonna show you the geyser tube that you would have to actually purchase to make this work really, really well. You can see here it says Steve Spangler's geyser tube. And you're gonna put 5 Mentos in, and then you have a launcher that you're gonna pull to be able to actually get it to go. All right, we're going to count down 3, 2, 1, and then Emily's gonna pull the string and then try to catch the Coke in a glass to drink. Alrighty? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Was it good? Nice. All right, if we were in class, we would actually be building the volcanoes around each of these plastic bottles, where you can use paper mache or liquid starch to make a volcano, but we're not in class being able to do this. So if you had a volcano that was a shield volcano like in Hawaii, we would have used this bottle and done this experiment. This is hydrogen peroxide, which you can get at Walgreens or Jewel, just over by where you buy Band-Aids and things for if you hurt yourself. And I have 1 package of yeast in here. All right, you can put a little bit of red food coloring in here too, or you can put in dish soap. I put a little dish soap in here. All right, so we're gonna put this in 3, 2, 1. And what you'll do is you kind of start shaking it. You kind of let it start reacting. And this is a slow moving volcano, slow moving lava. Like we studied in class, the shield volcanoes, they don't move very fast. You can kind of walk with it. But then once it starts going, you will see this kind of reaction. It's really fun if you put food coloring in it. Still going, slow moving. Just pouring out slowly, kind of like what you would see in the A'a and Paiohoi on the Hawaiian volcanoes. Looks like runny honey. It's perfect. So the cinder cone, the explosive ones could be like the Mentos and Coke. The composite volcanoes, a lot of you had stratovolcanoes, could have been like the vinegar and baking soda. Very satisfying. All right, we're gonna do one more time. This could also be your shield volcano, but we're gonna use something you get at Sally's Beauty Supply. It's called volume clear, and it's also hydrogen peroxide, but it's a lot more dense and concentrated. So you have to wear gloves and goggles with this one because it can burn your skin. There is a 20% volume and a 30%. Maybe try those first. I've done the 40 because I've done it a few times. All right, so again, I have the yeast. I have some dish soap in here with a cup of this hydrogen peroxide. So we're gonna look at what happens that's a little different. 3, 2, 1. You can shake it a little bit, get the yeast in there. You can see it's getting stuck in the foam. It's coming out as chunks of yeast. Yeah, so the best is to actually take this yeast and mix it with some hot water to dissolve it, and it'll go in faster too. That's another way you can do the experiment, is take the yeast and dissolve it in warm water and then pour it in, and you'll see even another reaction. All right, have fun at home. Wow. All right, I was dissatisfied with the last experiment. I have to do it again. I want you guys to see a really cool reaction. So again, I'm using the 40% hydrogen peroxide. I have taken this dry yeast and I have dissolved it into warm water. I've actually added blue food coloring in here and dish soap because I don't have any red food coloring, but red would be really cool. And I'm going to try this again. And I've actually used a bottle that is actually narrowing at the top, which will give you a cooler reaction too, so think about that. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm thinking that you probably want even a more narrow neck like I had before with a smaller water bottle. That might work, but this is also really cool. It's still flowing pretty quickly and oozing out, and it's a little bit blue, which is kind of fun with the food coloring. So again, all these ingredients you have access to if you want to try these experiments at home. Have fun and enjoy.